The fact is, if we think about meditation like we think about lots of other things that we do in our lives, for example, if you were learning how to swim, if you spent most of the time thinking about how I can't do this, I'll never be a good swimmer, I can't breathe, I can't float, God, when am I going to get to the end of the lane? It would be difficult to swim. It would be difficult to learn how to swim, and you probably, if you kept going like that, you probably would give up on swimming. Now, you might have a tendency, you personally, with your character, to be very critical, and as a meditator, that we take that into consideration as well. But also as a swimmer, probably if you're learning with a coach or a teacher or they would probably say to you, oh, relax, don't worry, you're getting better. So that comes from the outside. As a meditator, a lot of that has to come from the inside. That's the question of compassion and patience that we talk about too, So you realize that in the beginning it's good to just have, a period of formal practice, maybe 5 minutes that you can deal with, and just sit there and cook away for 5 minutes. If you're agitated, that's what's happening. If you're sleepy, that's what's happening. If your mind is going all over the place, that's what's happening. As a meditator, you realize that's just what's happening, and don't, add anything to it. Don't make it more difficult than it already is, and just kind of notice as time goes on how you get more and more sensitive to the things that become obstacles that you add, and how some of those obstacles fall away if you don't fuel them anymore, if you don't feed them anymore. So like the swimmer, it's one lap, and then it's 2 laps, and then before you know it, it's 20 and 60. And if your goal is to do a half mile or a kilometer in the pool, you just keep going. And you just keep staying with the feeling in the shoulder, the feeling in the breath, the water on the body. The same thing as with a meditator. This is tense, I can relax it. This is contracted, I can be easy. This is a thought, this is a criticism. I can let go of that. I can be happy. I can be at ease. I can be aware. I can be present. And then I can be present becomes a longer and deeper and more a beneficial state. Sometimes in English we use the word to dwell in the presence of the mind, to dwell. And over time that becomes clear what dwelling is. Dwelling in the presence of mind.